Hello everyone and welcome to the Ubuntu Touch Q&A episode 154. We are live on November the 30th, 2024. I'm Appli and with me tonight is...
Alfred.
Hello Alfred. Nice
Hello.
of you to join even if you're a bit sick.
We all got a little bit of coughing going on probably, so there we go.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Regarding the news, we have Moms that shared an event with us. It will be on December the 7th at Bitler Hackerspace in Amersfoort in the Netherlands. So for all of those who's interested in the foundation and Ubuntu Touch, there will be an informal meeting showing off Ubuntu Touch. So feel free to drop by and say hi to everyone there and maybe help spread the word around. Yeah, we can maybe share the address in the comments. And yeah, so that's the address. And this is the event for the Bitler Hackerspace. So yeah, December the 7th. It will be in a week. We will not share some news regarding the development. Actually, we decided to talk a bit about what happened with the OTA 7 that was released a couple of days ago.
Yes, that is true. And for this OTA, for this focal OTA 7, we released it very quickly because of a security vulnerability that was found out, and that had to do with Pulse Audio and the Trust Store permission system being, quote unquote, becoming optional due to some involvement. And that includes when an attacker or a malicious app, rather, talks to Pulse Audio and tells it to unload the security module, then it would have full access to microphones without the user having to agree with that. So that is fixed now. And the OTA also included a bunch of other things, like, for example, confined applications were able to crash Pulse Audio by performing a volume control on a virtual device when the Bluetooth headset is connected. There's also another thing that I would like to point out, and that is, or two of them actually. We have the printer panel, the printing system settings panel now showing up if you have the Cups Snap installed or via app, and it shows the system settings printing configuration panel. And also for those who very often disconnect or reconnect their external monitors on their Fairphones, they might be happy to know that the display hot plugging and external monitor reconnection issue has been fixed. And that one is also in OTA 7 focal, so that people can finally do their multi-screen workflows on Ubuntu Touch without much of an issue, right?
Yeah, so that's a very good thing. And yeah, so we had to move a bit quickly for this OTA, but it's just to preserve your privacy, because this kind of issue for a privacy-oriented operating system is a major issue.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. Do we have other news to share here? Or should we go to the App Store?
We could go to the OpenStore new stuff.
Yeah, all right. So we have a couple of new apps. The first one is Eintracht Frankfurt, which is...
That was not bad. That was not bad at all.
Oh, thank you. Which is an app for managing your account for your, if you're a fan of this soccer team, if I understand what you explained earlier.
Yes, yes.
So it seems to be more of a web app than a fully fledged app, but it seems pretty usable, and I guess it's useful for people to have it separate than having a tab shared in the browser and having to launch the browser every time. Another app is GIS Forecast, or at least that's how I would pronounce it. So GIS Forecast is a weather app based on what is called gismeteo.ru, and it's pretty slick. I love the design. There's a lot of information, and as a meteo buff, I really dig this app. I will try it out. Didn't do it yet, but yeah. And I love the design, the different options that you have. So it's a great app if you like meteo stuff. So thanks, Vlad, and thanks. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Sinning Soft for those new applications. We have also a bunch of updated apps. The first one is Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock, which is a famous game, a game made famous by the show Big Bang Theory. So thank you, John, for the implementation, and it's great to have this, even if my brain cannot work on this game.
Yeah.
So this is the initial port to Focal because it existed for Xenile and it's now been ported to Focal. I don't know if I noted this last time, but RSSs has been also ported to Focal. So thanks, Aaron, for this job, and that's great for users of RSS Flux. As I do. We have also Pure Maps and Pure Maps Slim that has been updated with new maps available for the UK and a new map tiles provider as well, Open Free Maps. So also a great app. I dig it. This is on my phone all the time when I'm traveling. So thanks, Jonathan, for the update. And everyone involved, because I know you're not working alone all the time on this. Launcher Modular has also been updated. There was some bug fixes and a new feature that allows you to make small calculations in the search bar. So here, up there, if you're looking for something, I think this is a search bar. You can do 2 + 3 = 5. If you don't know that. We have also Amazfish that has been updated. There are some UX and bug fixes as well, so UX improvements. So yeah, some work has been done as well on this app. Thanks, Joseph, for this. What do we have? Oh, sorry, and thanks, Saver Linux, for the launcher modular. I always fail to remember this name. I don't know why. It's straightforward. We've got also HWP players, which stand for where is it? I have my notes. Hardworking philosopher players.
Yes.
So this is a local website that you can just download on your device, and they just updated the pages. So thanks, Mert, for this. And so if you're a member of this community, then it could be great for you to have it. We have also random creatures that has been updated, and maybe it has been updated to Focal. Thanks, John, for this as well. So this is a toy app that allows you to generate different creatures. So switching the head, the torso, and the legs. So yeah, a random generator of creatures. Another app update is, damn, this one is a win. Tagatuos. It's a personal expense diary, and it's pretty slick. So thanks, Googie, for this. The app is pretty nice, very interesting visually, and looks very feature complete. So I love the chart and all. So obviously you see that it's convergent with tablet and or probably desktop as well, and smartphones. So yeah, pretty nice update, and a lot of work has been put into this. A lot of new features, and also some improvements on the back end, I guess. So yeah, a lot of work from Kugi. Thank you very much. And I wanted also to shout out two contributors, Naimia and Synconix, responsible for the Naimia app, and for, where is it? The time management. Yeah, for their continuous work on, because they are professional enterprises or semi-enterprises, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, they are continuously improving on their product and the support for Ubuntu Touch, and that's a very neat thing. So thank you very much for that. And that will round things up for today.
Look at that. That was quite a list.
Yeah.
Shall we head over to the sponsors now?
Yeah, we should. Do you want to do that? Oh, you did that last time.
I did that last time, yes.
Yeah, so maybe you can take the sponsors and I will take the patrons.
Look at that. We can do that. So we have a few fine sponsors here on this little page that I'm going to switch to. Smooth, Voila, Pine64, OneStein, DigitalOcean, Netlify, Odoo Community Association, Private Internet Access, Garden and Associates Consulting Inc., Tixia, GitLab, Cloudron, CodeLutin, and Gandhi.net.
So yeah, thanks to our sponsors, and also a big thank you to our patrons. We have ACL Conspy, Daniel Franchak, Enik, Heather Ellsworth, Jose Angel Escura, JT, Kenneth Drew, Linus Roon, Luigi311, Marty McFly Jr., Michael Kellner, Mr. T10001, Omegus, PK, Robin Hood, Rondarius, Spender Hose, Stephen Granger, Davidson, and Will Atwood. Yeah, not so
Not
good
bad at
on
all.
the Spender Hose.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. So if you would like for us to butcher your name, you can head to ubports.com/donate, and we will do our best to mispronounce your name. If you also want to contribute, you can also go to the shop. We have an online shop for you to purchase some merch and to show your love of Ubuntu Touch around you. It's a nice Christmas gift. This is gifting season, so let's get you a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or a mug or anything else that is available on the shop. And thanks everyone for your support, and also thanks the viewer for your support as well, because it helps to know that we are not alone speaking in the void.
That is true. All right. We do have some questions here from the forum, and I'm going to go start with the one from Miss Saisto. Can someone be so kind to explain the Pulse Audio issue that led to the early OTA 7? Thanks. Just to recap what we mentioned earlier, an unprivileged process would have had the ability to tell Pulse Audio to unload the security module for trust prompts, so that when an application tries to access the microphone on the Pulse Audio side, that it at least gets permission from the user to do so. And with this could have been bypassed. And the gist is it now just doesn't anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big issue, I would say, because of how hard it will be to make it. First, you had to know about this issue, and then you had to create an app that will be installed on some people, and then you might be able to sneak up on them, turning on the microphone without their knowledge. But yeah,
It's
so
definitely not as easily done as one would think.
yeah, not an easy feat, as always with some security bugs. But
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
better safe than sorry. So we patch it, and so now it's impossible for them to access updated smartphones.
Should I take the next question? This one looks very interesting. 4 questions pressed into one by Quailexis. How do I submit a new port code repository and device information? How do I submit an upgraded port repository code and device information? How to apply for port repository permission? And hopefully there are process guidance documents on the Docs website. Now, how to do all those things is by talking to us on Telegram on ubports_porting. Get in touch with us, ask for permission to a repository. You might get it, or you may not, depending on the situation, of course. But regularly, people get to share their codes for ports through UBports porting and discussing importing the source trees into our GitLab. So if you want to do any of those things, just get in touch with us, and we'll just make sure that everyone gets what they need.
Yeah. But I found the question very interesting because, yeah, it's not stated directly in the documentation, and
Yes.
there's no formal way to do this. But maybe that's something we can improve upon. And yeah, that's something we can talk in the upcoming Board of Trustees meeting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right.
So thanks, Krelix, for your work on the port and for your question. And we have also a question related to the process within the community. It's from Eri BK. Eri BK says, I have started working on an extensive update of the UBports porting guide. I posted the first version to a select few more than a week ago, and now shared an updated version in the porting channel on Telegram. So far, no feedback. It needs scrutiny from experienced devs specifically, but also from novices. What is the best way to do this? I have gained experience using AI tools, and I'm using these for this task. This makes it even more important to get feedback from people with more experience than myself. So I guess the answer is almost the same.
Yeah, it's close to. Well, I am one of those who have been pinged about the porting documentation. I will try to find some time and read up on it. But if anyone out there who at least has some experience with porting could take a look at this and give the required feedback, then I personally would also be very happy to see that happening. So yeah, I don't know. Please get in touch with Ari and give him the feedback that he needs.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe also people that are interested in giving a feedback, you can maybe just say, hi, I read your notice, and
Yeah.
I will I might not have the time now, but I will look at it when I have
Right.
some time in a couple of weeks or in a week or so. So yeah, it's important also to acknowledge that I've read it, I found it interesting, and no, you're not alone and speaking in the void, as I
Yes,
mentioned earlier.
exactly.
So yeah, people give feedback.
Yes.
And that's it for the forum.
Yes, that was a quick one.
Let's look at the chat, see if there's some discussion there. I see some messages, but don't know if I see some questions.
Doesn't
Let's
look like
browse.
questions around here.
Yeah.
No, no questions.
Yeah. More suggestion and yeah, and discussion.
Oh, Ari, just
Yeah. You're welcome, Harry.
there we go. Why putting Linux on the phone? Wouldn't QNX be better? Well, no.
And yeah, just to show you the question. Yeah, and we know Linux. The job has already been started also by Canonical, so
Yeah.
it was easier this way than using QNX. And I don't know how to port QNX to Android. No way,
No.
it's my head. Yeah. So I guess we will wrap things up now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, do you want to push the button or should I?
Oh, wait, I'm getting the offer to end the stream. Look at that.
Yeah. Or
Okay, I'm gonna press the end stream button. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thanks
Oh,
everyone for joining us to this little episode this week. Uh, don't fret. We have our social media up and running. We can talk there, and we will hopefully talk there. Until then, until the next episode, specifically in 2 weeks. So mark the date. We'll probably have something. We may or may not have something up in 2 weeks for another episode, but we'll see.
yeah.
Thanks everyone for
And
joining us. Oh, look at that!
a
What's that?
quick question popped up. So, Banjo is thinking about buying a Lenovo tablet. Do you think the tablet experience is at the same level of the phone?
It's not bad at all. No. Depending on what you need it for, depending on what you do with the tablet, if you just do media consumption, it's probably going to do it already fine, pretty fine. But other than that, I mean, the tablet experience is pretty good with Ubuntu Touch. Don't underestimate it. It might be as good as the phone.
Yeah. Of course, it depends on the port. I don't know exactly about the Lenovo tablet, but I think it's pretty good. Oh, Christopher mentions that Lenovo stopped offering unlocking of the bootloader.
Oh wow, interesting. I'm not
So
sure about
I
that.
don't know about that, but yeah, if it's true, that could be a bummer, and we might need a warning on the website.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Isn't it sad how those bootloader unlocking things slowly get shut down everywhere?
yeah, that's something we have to consider, and yeah, hopefully we might have someday devices that can be bootloader relocked or locked, and we have some of our keys recognized by vendors. That would be
Mhm.
nice. Let's hope so, and we are working on it. We are
We can't
trying
do much
to.
about it, so to say. We can't do much about it. If vendors
No,
don't want to support us, what should we
yeah,
do?
it depends on the manufacturer. So yeah, but at least we try lobbying them, or some of them, because Samsung or Sony or Motorola or Xiaomi, we don't have a say in the
Yeah.
ideas.
But yeah. So, should we end this?
Yeah.
All right. So thanks everyone. Thanks also Applee. Thanks everyone listening and joining us and watching us. Hopefully we'll see each other in 2 weeks. Until then, stay safe and don't hurt your toes on the table, as always. Bye.
Bye.